Alright, let's continue with our investigation of how to turn the key into a convincing key. Fake key into a convincing key. I noticed that I hadn't checked this one out.
A dumpster with some debris in it. Yep, that was definitely debris. I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
So that's not it. What else do we have here? Right.
Hi again. What is it?
Well, I can't mention the painter here, so that's not really helpful. I didn't even move away from there. There's nothing else in the bathroom. We've done the bathroom thing, although there is coal, but at this point it's useless, because initially I was thinking perhaps the coal is there to somehow use it to make the key look real. But we have gunmetal paint just outside, so that's what we're gonna use. Like, that's how that part is solved. So I don't think there's anything else to do in the toilet, other than like go back in and swap the keys. The only other thing here is the thermostat, which we've already done, and he's put the gloves on, and even if I turn the thermostat back up, it doesn't take his gloves off. So that is done. Do I need to do something else with the phone? Do I tell Nico to...
Hi, Nico. It's me. I'm at the excavation site.
Goodbye, George.
No, wait a minute. I need your help.
What kind of help? I told you I'm busy.
This will only take a few minutes, I promise.
Okay, what do you want me to do?
I want you to keep somebody on the phone for
Right, okay.
Who?
Yeah.
a painter. I need to get at his pot.
Oh, okay.
Stay on the line. I'll go and get him.
Okay.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
You've got a phone call.
For me? Are you certain?
It's a woman. She sounded hot.
What woman? You must be mistaken, monsieur.
Well, she asked for that hunk of a man with the nicotine fingers and his ass hanging out of his pants.
Certainly sounds like me. Stand back. It wouldn't do to keep the lady from her hunk.
Very convincing. It's not dilly-dally. How does someone sound hot?
The plaster key had soaked up the paint nicely, and now looked pretty convincing. Still felt like plaster, though.
Okay, so yeah, he has his gloves on, we're fine. She has a French accent.
Well, monsieur, what a strange woman. She was all over me, and then suddenly, nothing but abuse.
Really?
Why, abuse? Ah well, I have a cigarette to finish. And monsieur, if she calls again, I am not available.
I mean, I remember coming across articles that people make personality inferences from voices, which is partly why, like, I've come across people discussing, like, when Fallout, the Bethesda Fallout, had a voiced character in 4 compared to not having voiced characters in 3 and New Vegas. A lot of people were annoyed because, on the one hand, having voice dialogue simplifies the role-playing options, kind of by necessity almost, because you have a lot more, like, it's more expensive to record it. But then also the voice of the person, or the voice of the character and the way they speak would color how you perceive them as what kind of person, I suppose, they are. So I wouldn't be surprised if people also assume hotness based on voice. Basically, that's what I'm getting at.
Hi again.
What is it?
I need to use the toilet again.
Again? Already?
I have this problem. How technical do you want me to get?
Never mind. Here's the key.
Talk to you later.
All right. Should be a simple swap. Oh, I need to use the keys on it. Modern video games have spoiled me in that regard.
Quickly and without fuss, I swapped the fake key for the real thing.
Now let's go. Let's go? What the fuck? I'm in France, man.
Hi again.
What is it?
I held
Here's the
my
keys.
breath and hoped that he wouldn't notice the substitution. Here's the keys. Thanks.
Merci, monsieur.
He's fine.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Okay, so now what? Do we leave and come back later?
The doorway led... There was nothing interesting. Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Be seeing you.
What is you?
So what does he
It was
say?
the key to the excavation.
Well, but while he was there, do we need to get him to go to the toilet somehow because the boiler is there? Maybe.
A thermostat was... I'd turned the thermostat all the way down. It was getting pretty chilly. Hi again.
What is it?
Ah,
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
but
Au revoir.
he just said it's cold, right?
A thermostat. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat...
Oh, wait.
It was warm in here.
Huh?
I turned the heating...
I just did that. He commented on it right before. That he turned it all the way down. Did I imagine it? Fuck.
Hi again. What is it? It sure is hot in here. I have to have the... You could... I have...
Now that's weird.
A thermostat. The radiator was... No wonder it was...
Now this is weird. Okay, have I found some kind of bug?
Turned the heating... A thermostat. I turned the thermostat... Hi again. What is it? I need... Again? I have... No.
Do I do something else in the toilet?
Talk to you later. Au revoir.
With a boiler? For this to work? I'm hoping that we'll get him to somehow come in here to check this, because he might think it's not working right, or it's run out of coal or some shit.
The thing felt really hot. There was a big old boy.
But that doesn't seem to be happening.
I didn't want it. A huge pile of coal, real high, capacious as my pockets.
Yeah, this is not... a solution. Right.
A thermos. I turned the thermos.
It is cold. And then I talk to him, and it suddenly is warm, hot again.
It sure is hot. I have to have the... You could... I have...
I don't get this. I'm gonna look it up in case I've glitched the game and I'm wasting my time. No. Let's... Oh, fuck's sake. Okay. I'm overthinking things again. Right. Wait, how did I pause this? With B. Okay.
Talk to you later. Au revoir, monsieur.
We call Nico again.
I figured I'd best not bother Nico again until I'd got a good reason.
Oh no, I need to give him back the keys, right? Okay.
Hi again. What is it? I held my... Here's the key. Merci. Talk to you later. Au revoir.
I thought he wouldn't do the same thing again as a solution, but
I
okay.
guessed. What do you want this time?
What did you say to the painter?
I shan't repeat it, Josh.
Look, I need to get the guard out of the way. Could you call back and ask him to get the painter again?
Okay, I'll call back soon.
Just wait there. Not suspicious at all.
This looked like a good place to watch things develop.
Totally
It's
inconspicuous.
the phone.
Yeah? Who is it?
How should I know? What am I, your social secretary?
It's not a chick, is it?
Yes, it's a woman. Are you going to answer it?
Does she have a warm, sensual voice like molten chocolate?
Yes, she has a really sexy voice. Now get a move on.
I'm not talking to her.
I can see that. You're wasting time talking to me.
No, you don't understand. I refuse to talk to her.
You refuse. You refuse. I'm wasting valuable time.
Don't make me laugh. Your time valuable? You just stand around all day.
I have a highly responsible job.
We could have gone in all this time, right?
Fantine oath. My job is important.
Impossible. They would have hired somebody competent in that case.
Meaning what?
Instead of which they hired a dismal rent-a-cop like you. All epaulettes and no brains.
Why, you... This looked set to carry on for some time. It was too good an opportunity to miss.
Finally. Oh-ho! That looks familiar.
Some planks used to make the catwalk were leaning against the wall. I couldn't see anything useful to do with the planks. Now there's a familiar face.
This ladder is very weirdly placed here. I wasn't sure if it was actually a ladder.
Oh, great. More dead people. Although the gendarmes weren't likely to pull in any suspects unless they had a time machine. This guy must have been here for centuries. No, thanks. I think I'm carrying enough junk.
Oh, we have broken him. Has he reached his breaking point? His limit? Ah, you're not carrying enough junk, man. Like, look at this. Half your pockets are empty.
In the middle of the floor was a weird mosaic, all swirling and distorted. Close up, the pattern didn't make any sort of sense. It fanned out around...
Yeah, he is.
Point, a kind of focus to one side. Now there's a familiar face. There was no doubt about it. It was the same sort of idol I'd seen in Syria, Baphomet. The Templars had certainly been through here.
So, what do I do here? Do I just pry this open? No. Hang on, let's look at this again.
In the middle of the floor was a weird mosaic, all swirling and distorted.
All swirling and distorted.
Close up, it fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to...
All right, do I need to go back up and look at it from far? Nothing else in here, is there? Oh, he goes back down to look at it.
Close up, it fanned out around an axis point, a kind of focus to one. And there it was, decoded by the curves of the chalice, the image of a church. I found out what the chalice was for.
You've solved the puzzle?
Yeah, there was a distorted picture at the Baphomet site. When I viewed it in the polished surface of the chalice, it changed.
What did it show?
A picture of a church with a square tower.
Hang on a minute. Picture of a square tower.
Let's take another look. That's the face of the... That's the lens I found on Klausner's body in the bull's head. That's the clue that led me to the bull's... That's the clue that led me to Spain.
Mm-hmm.
That's the clue that led me to the statue of Baphomet and the reflection in the chalice.
Okay.
That's the gem that...
Might need to talk to Lobino again.
Look at the chalice now, Nico.
What happened? It's shiny.
The priest at Montfaucon buffed it up for me.
That's incredible.
Yeah, looks as good as new.
No. You found a use for a priest. That's incredible.
I guess I'd better
Touché.
return the chalice to the Countess.
Hurry back, Georges.
I guess now we're going back to Spain. I'm assuming, at least. Let's see. Can we? Yes, we can.
I'd been planning to return the chalice anyway, but I hadn't expected the trail to bring me here. The Villa de Vasconcelos was as picturesque as ever. The weather was still clear, and Lopez was still watering the damn lawn. I was beginning to suspect that he was surgically attached to that hose. Hi there, Lopez. How's tricks?
Senor Stobart, how pleasant to see you. You are well.
Fine, thanks. Is the Countess in?
She is waiting for you. I will show you up.
It's okay, I know the way.
Senor Stobart, I feel I owe you an apology.
No, you don't.
I was impolite on our first meeting.
Look, Lopez, just forget about it. I came on like a snake oil merchant. I wouldn't have trusted me in your shoes.
You do not understand. Finding the chalice has given my lady a new lease of life. It's a marvel. She smiles, she laughs. The tradesmen are saying that she is on Prozac.
Let's go back in then. Oh, we can go to the back room now.
It was just a little utility room with no exit, unless you counted the window, and I didn't.
Okay, so there's
It was
nothing.
just a little, unless...
Senor Stobart. Oh, what a pleasure. Please, sit down.
Hi, Countess. The pleasure's all mine. I've brought back your chalice.
Why? You've had it cleaned.
Yeah, I met an obliging priest with a soft cloth.
Have you resolved the Templar mystery?
No, not yet. I don't even know what it is I'm after.
There are many stories of the knight secreting great wealth away.
Whatever. All I know is I don't want the bad guys to get it.
Ah, to be young and live in a world of moral absolutes.
I discovered something amazing with that chalice. In Paris, I found a church where they recognized the coat of arms. I found the tomb of Don Carlos de Vasconcelos.
You are sure? There can be no mistake?
The coat of arms on the chalice matches the one on the tomb.
Incredible. You have my most profound thanks. I must go there as soon as possible.
Yeah? Well, I'd be happy to show you the city.
I thought for a moment we would have missed this dialogue option, but I
There's
guess
something else
we're good.
that I discovered, carved on Don Carlos's tomb. Biblical references.
What are the references, Senor Stobart?
Psalms 32:7. Corinthians.
Okay, he remembers it.
I am not a good enough scholar to know the Bible, chapter and verse. I meant, what are the quotations?
You know, I forgot to ask the priest.
Really? Really?
I'll have a look around if that's okay.
My home.
I'm pretty sure I talked to the priest after that, and he didn't have any dialogue option for that.
From the window, I could see some sort of balcony. It didn't look like it was used too often. It was a large window with shutters. It was a large window with shutters. I doubted the Templars had hidden anything in there. An old grandfather clock stood against the wall. There was a bookcase, bureau kind of affair. I didn't recognize any of the titles, apart from an ancient edition of Don Quixote. I came here to solve a mystery, not go jousting. Military hardware, medieval style. Beside the fire was a stack of logs for fuel. Now, what would I want with a bunch of logs? The fire was made up and ready, waiting for the year to turn cold.
If you find yourself at loggerheads with someone, maybe they will be useful.
It was way too warm to light the fire. There was a boar's head over the fire. It didn't look very happy. Must be hard to look happy when you're wearing a chimney breast. Now what the hell was I going to do with a hog's head?
Okay. I wonder if I can look up the verses in that other building here. See if I can go there again. There was a Bible. Would that be from the Bible, or is it different books? I have no. I don't know. Oh, we get the thing to go there. It is closed though, so I don't know if we'll be able to go in. Let's see. Ah, okay. All good. We can.
The chess pieces had been removed. The candles had been lit.
Okay.
The Countess's way of saying thanks to her ancestors, I guess.
Let's see if we can look this up. We got the Bible. Yes, that's good.
Now that it had given up its secret, the glass squares in the lectern were just decorative again.
All right. Okay.
It was the Spanish Bible I borrowed from the mausoleum. Hanging from the ceiling,
I'm pretty sure I will light this candle at some point, right? But first we have to figure out the verses. But I wonder if I need to go back. No, I should. Yeah, I don't know. Probably need to go back and talk to Countess for that to happen. He's not really. He just likes seeing the rainbow in the water. He's just playing. He's pretending to work. The doggos seem to be just to eat people in this place. Like, it's weird.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
Here's the Bible from the mausoleum.
Very well. Let us begin. The first reference.
Psalms 32:7.
Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. My hiding place.
Don't get your hopes up too high. This might just be leading us to where we found the chalice.
You are right, of course. The next.
Okay, John 4:11.
John 4:11. Here. The well is deep. The next. Quickly.
Okay. Corinthians 4:5.
Here it is. Will bring to light the hidden things. Any more?
Just one. Psalms again. 22:21.
Save me from the lion's mouth, for thou hast heard me from the horns of the unicorn. The last is confusing. Lions, unicorns, what does it mean?
I can't guess.
Salient points seem to be a hiding place and a deep well. In no sense is the mausoleum a well, Senor Stobart.
Is there a well in the grounds?
I do not know. I suppose that there must have been once upon a time. Lopez is the man to ask about anything pertaining to the estate.
Well, lion, unicorn. There was a map of
Very well.
the UK in Syria, so that would be England and Scotland, I presume.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute? Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Well, let's see.
What's the story behind the chalice vanishing?
When the Inquisition raided, in the absence of Don Carlos, it was believed that they had taken it. Naturally, they denied the charge as they denied taking the children. And naturally, Nobody believed them.
But they were telling the truth. The chalice was hidden from them. You don't suppose they were telling the truth about the children as well, do you?
Madre de Dios! I had not thought of that. But then what happened to them?
I don't know. If the Inquisition didn't take them, then who did?
You must speak to my lady of these.
Count on it. So the Countess feels that the curse is lifted.
I would not put it so strongly. Your discovery of the chalice was proof that the Templars never abandoned the de Vasconcelos. It counts for a great deal with my lady.
You must know just about everything that there is to know about this place.
See, I have lived my whole life here in the service of the de Vasconcelos.
Do you know of a well anywhere around here?
A well? Si, senor. This used to be a fortified villa. How can you last a siege without water?
Great! So where is it?
How should I know? The well was covered over in the last century. It was dangerous, you see.
And you have no idea where it was?
None. It was hidden even before my grandfather's time.
Well, you must have a vague idea of where the well is.
It must have been in the old house's courtyard, so that would put it around here.
Here? Okay. Now, how do we find it?
There might be a way. Let me think about it.
Are we gonna go around with, like, wires looking for water?
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet.
Okay, let's go.
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios, Senor
Talk to the
Stoba.
Countess again. Maybe give him some time to think. While we're here, let's do a save. It's been a while. Although it does some autosave, so at least it's not Blade Runner levels of Oh, that's a lot of save slots. Well. Well.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
There's still the mystery of the missing chess piece.
I do not think that it will ever be discovered unless the fate of the children is revealed.
The Inquisition were suspected of taking the chalice and the kids, right? We know now they were innocent of the first crime. What if
They did not take the children either. Then what happened to them?
the Inquisition admitted to killing Don Carlos's manservant? Now, this guy had been told to protect the kids at all costs, right?
That is correct.
I think he hid them and the chalice when he got wind that the Inquisition was coming. With him dead, and Don Carlos driven mad with grief, there was nobody left who knew the secret. You know what this means, don't you?
I fear so. The children are still here somewhere. If this is so, then it is small wonder that the de Vasconcelos are cursed.
I guess that's the thing that will unlock with
That's okay.
My home is your home.
the candle, perhaps.
Here.
Hopefully this is giving him enough time to think about the well. Let's see. Nah, he's still playing. He's playing again with the water.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
Certainly, senor. How can I help you?
Any ideas, man?
Any ideas yet?
Not as yet, Senor Storbar.
Oh, come on.
I shall give it more thought.
Right, so what else do we do here then?
Catch you later, Lopez.
Adios.
We can go back there and see if I can do anything more. Just talking to the Countess didn't really pass enough time for him to do something. To come up with something. Right. Okay, that closes that. And it's supposed to well, it's supposed to put out the candle. I don't know, we can... No. I don't know, we can light the candle
It
with
was
this.
a rod with a cone and a hook on the end. I
Okay,
guessed
that's
it was
not...
for snuffing out a big statuette of the... It was too dark. Now that it had given up... Now that it had given... The mausoleum for 5 of the man sizes. George Stobart, grave robber. George Stobart. The mausoleum contained for 5 man size. The mausoleum contained 5 tombs for 5 man sizes.
Okay, that's not gonna get us anywhere.
Hanging from the ceiling was a... It looked really old.
What?
I couldn't reach up there.
Okay, but he doesn't use this. If I'm holding it and I'll click here, he just leaves it. Okay, so we're not doing something in here then. At least not yet. I don't have any items. I mean, I have some items, but what the fuck am I gonna do with his nose?
Bright red plastic.
And I still have this. Still have this. So all these probably still have some use at some point. Yeah, we can't go any further.
Nope.
Already
I wasn't.
done that. That's not something we still need to do. I've looked around places. It sounds like he just needs time to think.
I love.
No.
I wasn't gonna put on the arm.
Yeah. Back here we have the dogs. That won't help us.
A big chandelier, probably. And I couldn't go.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hello again. Mind if I sit?
Please, be my guest.
I think we have exhausted her dialogue.
Does this red nose...
No,
That would be...
climb up.
Okay, no, these are all irrelevant shit now.
I don't suppose you know how to recharge an electrical vibrator, do you?
What an extraordinary request.
Don't knock it. This thing saved my life in Syria. I'll just have another...
Very well.
Hmm. Do I need to leave and come back? I mean, let's see. I'll try that and see if we can, if we can even leave, because last time I was here, it made it sound like once you've arrived here, you're not leaving until this is solved. We have gotten new information, so perhaps this was it. Our visit at this point here is done. And we actually need to leave manually?
It was the driveway. I didn't want to leave.
No. Okay. Hmm. Wait, there's nothing else here? Is this some kind of clue?
I wasn't about to go clambering.
I don't know, just look at
The
it.
statue on the top of the building looked like the one in the Parisian church. He seemed to be looking out to sea. For what?
No. Well. Same statue or similar statue as the church, and he's looking out at sea. Well, that doesn't tell us anything about where the well could be, but is that another...
Over the doorway was a statue. It looked...
Is it pointing to where something is hidden? I don't think there's anything on this side.
The Devascon, where... I didn't want to mess...
Huh. Okay, this may take a while of like clicking around and trying to figure out what. And it's getting late, so I'm gonna call this for tonight. Let's do a save. And because I'm getting a bit tired, I'm gonna also start getting impatient, and I don't want to become impatient because then I'm missing stuff. Well. Let's put it here. It's kind of a shame because I wanted to kind of wrap this section up before I finish tonight, but nothing obvious jumps out at me. Like, we need to find the well, and He's thinking about it. He needs time to think about it. I don't have any item. Wait, hang on. Hang on. Because I made the joke of the wires, but is this... Could something be done with these two? Yeah, I'm gonna check out the dialogue with him real quick for those two items. And if that's not it, we're calling it. I'm calling it.
Hi, Lopez. Got a minute?
The solution will have to wait until next.
Certainly, senor. How can
Sweet.
I help you?
Do you know what this is?
See, I have a similar tool.
Would you like to...
No. Okay, so that doesn't do
Any
anything.
idea?
Not as yet.
You shall
Catch you
give it
later,
more
Lopez.
thought. Okay.
Adios.
Can I combine them?
That is not...
No. Well, I don't know then. Because I don't see anything else around here. And I can't leave.
The main part of the house... The main part of the house...
Alright, I don't know. We'll explore again with a clear head next time. And see if we... I'll see if I can figure this out. A couple things I'm thinking, go up again, check out the windows in case there's some different view from a window and that gives us a clue. I've exhausted the dialogue with the Countess, so I don't see anything obvious that would make time pass for him to come up with an idea. I can't think of any obvious use for these items I have. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out next time. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll be back on Sunday. Not sure exactly what time, so keep your notifications on. I'll try to be like sometime in the afternoon. I say 3 in my profile, but sometimes 3 doesn't work for me, so it gets later. But yeah, we made some progress. We got the t-shirt. We got the t-shirt dialogue. Finally. I was starting to doubt that that this was actually in here, and started thinking, maybe I made this up. Maybe I've made up a reference to this. But no, it was actually in here. It has been a while since I last played this. When did this come out on the Wii? Broken Sword Wii. Was it 2010? I want to say 2010. But no, 2009. So it's even longer than I thought. 16 years ago. More than that, because it was March 21st. And I was on this when it came out on the Wii. I was excited to play it on the Wii for some reason. I liked the Wii. The Wii was a Wii nice console. Anyway. I'll do it. Thank you for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.